Why is a Mitsubishi Outlander still here, you might ask? Well, that's a great story. I'll tell you. So guys, this week I was told, I think twice, I think it was Friday they said they're going to come pick it up, and Saturday they said they're going to come pick it up, and they haven't come pick it up. And they haven't called me since. Now it's Sunday. So I gave them a full day Friday. I was like, made sure to have no plans, came home, told work that I can't work late. And then Saturday I had to work in the morning, but I knew I'd be free by noon. And again, waited. Sunday, waited. That's probably a message from them. It's an email. And so this morning, being Sunday, I messaged everybody on the list. So you can see here that I literally have messaged everybody on this list. And basically, I said to them, basically it says, I'm messaging everybody, so I'm giving everybody the same opportunity. And I told them the brief story of the two mechanics that showed up. One wanted it for their arriving family. They tested it, checked out the vehicle, and then they offered $200 to hold it. I declined, just in case they changed their minds. I don't want any drama. I just want you guys to show up with the money in hand, or if you have the money already, and then take it away. They wanted me to hold on to it, so I said I'd hold on to it till the end of the month, being October 31st, so the 1st of November I wanted it gone by the latest. However, this week, on Friday and Saturday, they made the plans, didn't happen, and since they haven't called me, so now that it's Sunday, as I just said, I offered it to everybody, giving them the same example, and giving them all the details once again. So somebody apparently is going to be showing up at 2 or 3 p.m. I'm just checking out the vehicle to make sure she is good to go. They all know that I'm taking out the stereo, and I'm not leaving anything behind. So I'm just checking out the vehicle, make sure there's nothing behind, nothing left behind. And right above me, my mom has her cordless, well, it's stuck there. Good. Ugh, okay. That tells you how it's stuck there. This is from this. Looks like I could be peeled off. But wow, so that was stuck up there. So that's going to come out of the vehicle. And then I noticed she has her 407. You don't want anybody having this, ever. Because somebody will take that, run the 407, your bill way up. And 407 will get their money. So that's coming with me. Ugh. Never leave these behind. Ever. So guys, I messaged everybody, messaged them again, and I let them know that the vehicle's being picked up. And that's that. So now we're going to be taking out the stereo. So it's a good thing that I am good at taking things apart. So I removed the screen from the stereo. All the ones coming back. These tabs here actually just pull out very easily, and they look like this right in the back. So when the screen is attached, this just clicks in, and then there's a little serial cable right there, or sorry, parallel cable, and that is what attaches to the screen. So right here, I can show you guys. Is that little thing right there. So I'm going to keep all this separate. Actually, no, I want to put it all back together. So like I was saying, guys, it just attaches right in there. It's what I've attached the screen. And this goes into place. So I'll do this one-handed if I can. Just had to loosen up a screw. So now I have the hatch open, so it's gonna sound louder. I'm gonna switch hands. Still hold on to it so I can show you guys. Done. Like that. And then that's what I was loosening before. And then the other side should be the same if I can find the piece. Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna switch hands again. And then we'll pop it back into place over here once I can find where it wants to sit. There we go, she's in. And then I'll tighten it up. And that's it. The stereo is back to being one piece again. Yay. So now what to do with the rest of this. Let's just see what we got here. So that's for the microphone. That's just kind of, this would have been, oh, I use butt connectors. That's both good and bad. Again, I was never anticipating ever removing any of this stuff. So that's the connector for the audio-visual stuff. That's good. We don't have to worry about that. That's another connector. So again, don't have to worry about that. That goes to the emergency lights. This goes to the antenna, so that stays. Then we have the USB connectors, so I can literally just pull that through. So there's 3 USBs. Holy! Alright, I'll pull these through off camera and then I'll turn it back on. So this is the microphone right up here. This down here is the GPS. So GPS, microphone, audio-visual for monitors in, audio-visual for cameras in. We got 3 USBs as you saw. Don't know why you need 3 USBs, but you do. Obviously the next ones are going to be the audio inputs, like the audio inputs and outputs. That's where the antenna is right here. And then there's the, that's the Wi-Fi for the send and receive. So all the power inputs will be right here, which will be on this guy next. And that's all that stuff. So one of the reasons why I took off and I cut the stereo wires down here from the unit, leaving a bit behind, is because each vehicle has its own wiring legend, as in wiring connections. So the bits that I left behind, so you'll see this one here is yellow, but there's a little bit of pink in there. There's a wiring legend on the stereo that says what each one of these is. And it just says which everything goes in the stereo. So your purples, there it is. So you have your generic wiring. So this wire here will be the accessory switch when you turn on the ignition. This right here will be the battery. That's why it's a little bit thicker. So there's always power. The blacks are the grounds and negatives. And then you have your power antennas. You have your amp signals, which is the blue. And then there's the purple, green, white, grays. Those are your speakers. And then the you see where I have it right here? This last little butt connector, your parking brake. That's to allow your GPS, or not your GPS. That's to allow your video, your DVDs, to actually play. So as a hack, us stereo guys ground that out, and then we're able to watch TV even when the vehicle's moving, which I do not recommend. Do not recommend that. That's where you'll be pulled over. But if you're off-roading, that part doesn't actually matter. So you can have guys in the back watching video while you're 4x4ing, which you should be paying attention, and then everybody's happy. So yeah, that's why I do that. So now that everything is free and clear, I just want to take one last look around inside here. I see a cable here, but I don't think that belongs to me. Now it's patched into the harness, so that does not belong to me. And that goes up here, probably for something else altogether. So there's nothing in here. That's closed off. Yeah, there's an unsightly hole there. You can probably put some silicone in there and fix it. Now we're just going to reassemble the dash as best as possible. So the first one to go in will be the top. Now you got your ear muffs inside here. Those are just going to fall over. So I'll probably just throw that into the glove compartment. And then your stereo pretty panel, the bezel. And that's all in. Yeah, it's good enough. That just goes around your stereo to anything that's unsightly. And then the bottom part, you just click that in. And we use the original stock screws. Put those into place. And then you have your vents that I will gingerly put back in. So the first one happens to be the passenger side. I didn't think I need my chisel as I grab my handy dandy pouch right there. I'm just like, oh, I'm not going to need a chisel today. But I'll leave it just in case. It ended up being the first tool I grabbed, just to go underneath here and pop these off. So that's that. Beautiful. Everything's all cleared up. Now, every glove compartment has a little panel here, which I will show you on a flashlight for this one. You'll see it on the side here, right there. And yep, you can see it now. That's a little plastic panel you can punch out or push over, and you can lift up and put your cables in there. That's what I typically do. Always done that. Now, if the car doesn't have a secondary glove box, which like an older one won't have that, I'll typically just have them down here inside like the actual glove compartment. So, that all being said, we want to put our panel back into place, put our other panel back into place. There we go. Put all our weather stripping back into place. Leave the car as found. Always liked this car. One of the first things I thought was really, really cool. It was really, really oriented for the driver. I'm not sure what ACS off is. Assisted system control. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm gonna miss this car. Good little fun touring car. Very peppy. So just looking over the unit, just was kind of curious about stuff. So RCA cable is A, that's right here, and that's these guys. USB cable, which is, they say it's B, which is right beside them, right here. That's one of them guys. You guys know what a USB cable is. C, which is DVR option. So there's a digital video recorder option. Crazy. Never had that installed, never did anything with that. And then what else? We have D, auxiliary cam in, which will be this guy. So that's another RCA cable. E will be USB cable, so that's another one of them. That will be USB cable. Okay, that'll be this guy. So I just plugged into the wrong one. F will be, so no, I did plug it in the right one. E is a TV option. There we go, figured it out. So if you want the TV, crazy. Like that's a monitor option, I'm assuming. And then G is NC, no idea what that is. And then H is TPMS option, no idea what that is either. So this thing has got a ton of things, like just so many things, so many. Car entertainment system, I really think it is. It's got everything. It's got an Android computer system. It's crazy. I went all out for my mom so she could have the total visual experience for her stereo. Did she ever use it? I'm pretty sure she just used the radio. But I go all out for my mom. That's the way it is. Yes, I'm using the flashlight because it's dark in here. But you see, that's where the other stereo is, the old-fashioned one, the one that I first got for the truck. And then you see the new stereo, because this is a single DIN, this is a double DIN display. Do you guys think I can mount that to there somehow? I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. But I will find a better place for this thing, or I'll just put it on Kijiji again and get it home. So thanks for stopping by, guys, on me cleaning up all the extra stuff and getting out of here. Hopefully they show up to pick up the truck around 2 or 3 or whenever. Be safe, have fun, enjoy life.